agree also that everything should start in the family.
In the family first.
So before, we can really do what we desire, because the church might have good idea. We are maybe prepared to help them with this kind of, formation, everything. But if the family doesn't understand, even though inside the church they are okay, when they go back home, the same problem, it will not help them, change their, attitudes toward their spirituality. Because what is inside, they spend more hours at home rather than in the church, right?
Yes.
So you agree that the family plays a very important part in the Christian formation of each country.
Yes.
So what does the Catholic Church here in Hong Kong is doing, especially now because we see a lot of divorce? I'm sure here you have a lot of divorce. I heard also abortion is also a problem here. Is it true?
Yes, there are, but in China more. In China more.
Okay.
And not as serious. Hong Kong there are, but not as serious as in China.
Okay. So with this kind of, so what do you think the church can play to help the family understand that it should start with them? That, everything will work with your relationship with government, with your community, with the church, if only the parents, husband and wife, we really have a very good relationship and then make Jesus or God as the center of your life. What does the church do about it to convince married couple that they have a very important role?
That's just why the family is based on the marriage, right?
Yeah.
The example of the parents is so important. So we try to talk about a lot on the marriage spirituality, to put God back into the marriage life, to put God in the family.
Okay.
That's why we this kind of promotion we have to keep on reminding people, and then by examples again, to talk about how one can enjoy family life, but also in God, to put themselves in the liturgy, to all the piety of the family together. That we through many organizations, diocesan organizations, we promote this, making use of the World Synod, the Synod for Bishops, to promote the family. And recently we used the questionnaires for the and then quite a few the aroused to raise the awareness of the importance of family life. And that is helping a bit
so with that, the question that was done in the Synod Bishop, you feel that it's helping a lot to make them understand. Suddenly they say, oh, we are not just a father, mother, but we have a role, we have a mission. In short, the word mission is very important also for the family.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
That it's not just only to be a father, mother. It's not only to be husband and wife, but they have a mission towards God, right?
It's a domestic church. It's a domestic
church. You said that the Catholic Church or the Universal Church will not prosper if the domestic church, like in the family, will not, settle.
Renewed in Christ. And then if you renew the family not in Christ, it has to be done through the renewal of the marriage in Christ.
So we saw a lot of young people getting married. Do you see any difference before, let's say, 20 years ago now with the younger? Are they more receptive to what the church is teaching them? Or they are just there because, we have to finish listening after this, they find it boring understanding the sacrilege of being married, How do you find the response of the young married couple who are going to get married right now?
I find that's why just now I said the sign of the times, because every 5 years is different. Time is changing. I find recently, for example, the young couples are better, more receptive than 5 or 10 years ago. 5 or 10 years ago, many of the young couples they attend the prenuptial, all those seminars, etc. Maybe sometimes forced by the Catholic partner, etc. But now I find that more and more. For example, I give you an example: is that more and more young fathers, participating in the seminars for parenting and all this, which is very encouraging. Before, in Chinese culture, the father is supposed to be the breadwinner, and then that's why they never attend any in the schools, for example, and to see the parents, always the mothers or the grandmothers. But now more and more young, and the kindergarten, for example, I saw in the graduation of the kindergarten, and they said, wow, many young couples, both the father and the mother attended. So I find that it is more positive now. I think the parenting, the importance of marriage and the family is sinking in. That's very positive.
Very encouraging.
Yeah.
So you see now, maybe the younger generation now are more receptive.
More receptive.
Maybe it's because of the mistake. They have seen a lot of the mistakes of the before, and they don't want to be like that. So you think the mistake done 5 to 10 years ago, maybe of their brothers, of their parents, maybe they don't want to follow that. So maybe with the guidance also of the church, they saw something that they have to be different to try their own ways and means. So you think the younger generation, a sign of times, maybe this generation now are more independent, so they know more of because of, let's say, they have internet, they have Twitter, they have everything where they can help them understand. So this, even though we said media sometimes are not a good tool, but actually it's also helping them because they can browse and say how to be a good father, how to be a good mother. Maybe it's helping them indirectly.
Of course. Now, for example, the daily reading of the gospel, daily meditation of the gospel now is very easy because every app there are things like that, and you can see that many people are using it.
Oh, that's good.
That's a positive way to use the media. No?
So you agree, because in my opinion, wherever I go now, I saw a lot of young people get involved in the government, in the immigration, when I saw a lot of young people, I said, this is new generation. There's so much hope that maybe our situation in the world will be much better, because I'm sure the young people right now are working for peace.
Yes.
They want, a peaceful life. They can work, without being, that maybe after 2 days, 3 days, they are out of work. Or they want security, they want stability. So maybe they are doing everything they can to really preserve the work that they have,
Not only that, not only peace, but the truth. They really more and more, they would like to find the truth. They will find justice. They yearn for that. And that's why we have to give them the right material. If not, they would look for their own truth and look for their own justice.
Yes.
Maybe they get into violence, they get into the wrong way.
Yeah, drugs and other things. But it's good in Hong Kong, you don't have that kind much of drugs. And
no, that is coming. It's coming also.
It's coming also.
Because it's kind of modern society. Whatever they face in abroad, we also face it here. Actually,
yes. Because of the younger generation, being receptive, being more understanding, and open-minded, and do you think this World Youth Day, or let's say Asian Youth Day, or National Youth Day, you also have it here in Hong Kong, is indirectly helping them already? Maybe that's the reason why they are more receptive.
I think so, because it's like men are not created alone. So that we need, especially the Christians, since we are still in a minority, we need to be together.
Yes.
We need to be together, especially the youth. Because alone they will get distracted very easily. And then if a group of Catholic, the youth together, and they find themselves helped by each other. They become stronger when they are in a group. That's why World Youth Day, the Asian Youth Day, etc., is tremendous help for them. Whenever they come back, they feel that they are renewed.
Oh, that's really nice
that's
to hear.
Very good, very good. Many of the good youths around, they all participated in the World Youth Day and all those. Yes,
so I'm
very
glad
good
to
experience. That's why this kind of international congress, Eucharistic congress, whatever, that help them a lot to be together, enjoying the being together, but at the same time is within the faith, within the church. That is very encouraging.
So the church is giving every opportunity for them to be together. But we will continue our discussion sa pagbabalik po ng Power Tonight with Elvira.